Communication is a key concept in business. Without it, nothing would get accomplished. Sales would never grow, and the company can never outgrow its small town it starts out in. Telepresence is a technology that will expand communication globally, and has already accomplished it to some degree. Telepresence is designed to create a realistic virtual environment. Coming straight from Star Trek, the idea seems high-tech and a bit out of reach, right? But telepresence has actually been in its baby steps since 1993. Only recently, in 2007, has it become a public revelation. There are many different levels of telepresence established at this point in time. There is the original 3 screens that have widescreen televisions that are used for viewing. This is the system that majority of the companies are using until a higher functioning system is created. There is also the telepresence robot. This is the telepresence that stays on one side of the country, while an IT editor, such as Tom Simonite, is in another office on the other side of the nation, controlling it remotely and using it to communicate in the meetings. This use of robots is faulty in some parts, but still progress forward in developing telepresence technology further. There is also the teledining, a collection of hotels: Waldorf Astoria, Capitol Hilton, Merv Griffin's Beverly Hills Hilton, and Atlanta Hilton and Towers have invested in telepresence so that company meetings can actually attend dinner together to discuss business without actually physically having to fly overseas or across the nation to do so. Then there is the DVE immersion room. This is the newest improved system. The screens are frameless to increase the sense of the business workers being in the actual room. The illusion is that you forget the screens are even there. This room also has the ability to bring in 3D holographic objects for presentations of products and or just regular presentations, and it will revolutionize meetings. Recently, there has been development in 3D telepresence. This is where the person joining the meeting or making an appearance far off is virtually in the actual room. Cisco Telepresence Company has actually posted a video demonstrating the early stages of this new development.
Innovation is the key to the world's future. And one of the exciting things about India is the young people in the education systems allow people to think out of the box about new ideas. At Cisco, we pride ourselves in bringing out new products and new capabilities. And we have an innovation center that is able to bring new products to market very quickly. We asked this group called Emerging Technologies to think like Star Trek and suddenly allow us to communicate wherever we are in the world and deliver services to our customers virtually. And we had a person by the name of Martin DeBeer head this up, and Martin was going to be here today, except that he had to be doing a small acquisition back at home office, and he was also teaching a leadership class. Martin, I just wish you could be here. Martin, is that you?
Hi, John.
How
yes,
are you doing?
That's me.
It's good to see you.
Namaste.
You know, it's amazing. I thought you were teaching classes in San Jose. Where are you?
John, I'm actually in California, 14,000 miles away, and it is very early in the morning here, but I'm delighted to be joining you today for this fantastic event in India.
So we showed Professor Kalam earlier the capability to do healthcare remotely by using video. But you're really talking about the ability to virtually not only have meetings together, but I can see you like you're right in front of me.
Correct, John. As you know, telepresence is about bringing people together around a virtual table. And what we're showcasing here today for the first time is an on-stage experience where any resource can be anywhere in the world on demand.
So your ability not only to give speeches like this in the future, but all of a sudden to have doctors come as though they were physically there with the patient, or the ability to bring groups together to not only communicate and counsel quicker, but to change things. Now, Martin, how does this work? Tell me how you did this and how your team did it.
Well, John, as you know, our technology is very, very powerful in the way that it can put you virtually in a different location using very high-definition video and full spatial audio technologies. And of course, this is very important in business. As we globalize, we need to transform our business models in order to scale our resources anywhere in the world, put our best talent in front of our customers at a moment's notice. And that is what telepresence is all about. It will allow us to transform our business. It'll allow us to innovate in new ways and to draw upon the collective wisdom of talent that may be anywhere in the world, including in India.
So Martin, I know that we've already done 28,000 meetings at Cisco by using telepresence. And you gave me a forecast of making it $1 billion in 3 years in terms of orders. Are we on track for that?
John, I can say we are on track for that, and the customer interest we are seeing is absolutely phenomenal, and it's growing every day. And I think as we continue to extend the experiences of telepresence, it will only get more exciting. And of course, telepresence is also a green technology, so as we globalize, we also have the ability to do it in a very responsible manner.
Well, it is truly exciting, Martin, what you've done. I asked you to build a product and beam me up Scotty, where I could be Scotty in Star Trek, and this is even better than that. It begins to open up the imagination of what is possible. I don't want to keep you from your other 3 meetings you're doing this afternoon, but Martin, for all of us, thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of our innovation engine.
Thank you, John.
Have a great day.
For the VP of Sales, telepresence is an investment that will save a company money. Expenses to pay traveling businesswomen and men are expensive and exhaustive on the company. Then the performances of presentations given by the company representatives are weak, as they are too tired from long, uncomfortable trips. Then there are the hotel rooms, the feeding expenses, and the traveling that is required while in the state, country, or wherever the meeting is taking place. With the installation of telepresence, money gets saved. If you spend most of the money installing the equipment, but after that, maintenance fees is all there is to worry about. Small change when faced with the traveling expenses, which are only going up. The CMO. Telepresence is a public product on the market right now for businesses. Despite the fact that it has only recently been made more public, now that others are becoming aware of how these companies have been benefiting, the other companies are beginning to explore the technology themselves. If on board, while it is still in its young stage, then our market shares can only increase. Because telepresence is growing, the investment is a smart one. The COO. Customer satisfaction so far has proved positive. The customers will continue to be happy with the results they get in the act of using telepresence technology. It also reflects being so future-oriented to have other businesses and the like invest in the company itself. The CFO. Although it will increase sales, it will increase the profits of the company who invest in this technology as well. With the ability to reach companies overseas and across nations at the touch of a button, more opportunities to grab customers, investors, or whatever the company is aiming for is far more easier and faster. If you increase the ears and eyes looking at your proposals, then you have a higher chance of increasing buyers. And finally, the CEO. With the combination of increased sales, profits, market shares, and abundant customers, then it stands to reason the stock price will follow.
With the press and telepresence technology increasing, there's a risk of stock prices dropping because it will only grow, and the quality of telepresence will increase as well. Telepresence is an innovation creation, and soon it will grow so big that it will take the path of all great things and begin to fill everyday consumers' homes as well.